I started many years ago. Someone very close to me passed to the spirit world, my sister, back in 2002. And that really opened the question in my mind as what happens? Where do we go? Um, what happens after we've passed on from this life? Where are we before we come into this reality? So my mind started working, and I started to look at all these different directions of what is that sensitivity, what part of me is of this world, what part of me is of the unseen world. So that journey started to unfold back in 2002, and I started to look at mediumship. I started to look at life after death. Well, what is energy? How do I feel? And of course, the healing side that comes around that as well was very interesting, because I was going through personal trauma. I was going through grief, the loss of a sibling, the loss of somebody who was very close to me. So all of these things started to come up within my system. But I was very privileged that my father, my mother, they were very sensitive to this type of work and this level of understanding of nothing was out of the norm. It was okay to share your feelings. It was okay to feel this way. So I started that journey and went off traveling. I got involved with art and creativity a lot more. And it really took me down a route of expression, self-expression, and looking at what energy was, that tangibility that you could see through art and creativity, and how that could reflect back on that feeling of what I was going through, and the information that was coming up at that time.
Where were you when you lost your sister?
Where was I? I was in
How
the
old? How
Oh,
old
how
were
old
you?
was I? I was 24. And
Oh.
so I was at that I was in the French Alps at the time, and I got a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning. My sister was in Australia. She was traveling on a gap year, and it was she was having the time of her life.